Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please invite your friends and don't forget to share the link around so more people will join us. Now, some people they ask me why you care for numbers. We mean numbers mean more people receive the truth and more people are listening and more people are learning. So numbers is important because there is more people need to be educated. So don't be selfish. Today our topic is about why Jesus is not God. And actually I wasn't thinking about this topic, but Google, due to that topic always I speak of, recommend something to me. So I found in Google, peace be upon him, a video of this sheikh. And obviously he's an Egyptian. And those Egyptian sheikhs, they have a very nice life. You will notice even from his face, he never even go to the sun. This is why his face has lost the color. He looked somehow like a ghost. So, being a sheikh is a business, a great business. People kiss your hand, kiss your ass, you have authority. This is their business. But then the Muslims, they come to us and they try to school you and they try to teach their kids. And they put their nose in someone they don't belong to him, and he have nothing to do with them. As we know, the Muslims they say, no, Jesus is a Muslim prophet. But you know the answer. If Jesus was a Muslim prophet, then he should do what Muslims do. Muslims have sex with their children. Muslims kill their neighbors. Muslims rape, lie, follow the steps of Muhammad. If Muhammad is the best man for them, how Jesus can be a Muslim? So in order for Jesus to be a Muslim, he have to be a pervert person. God forbid me for saying that. I mean, forgive me. Jesus have to be a child molester. He have to be a womanizer. He have to be a person who cheat. He have to be a person who lie. I mean, the guy Muhammad, he went to his own son wife when the husband is not there and he flirt with her. But Jesus, he said totally the opposite. So the Muslims claiming of Jesus they have is not exist. Even his name is Isa. We do not know who's Isa. We never heard of Isa. Not a single Arab Christian ever heard of someone his name is Isa. You cannot find one Arab, Middle Eastern Christian have ever the word Isa in any book. And then Isa, the one in the Quran, he is a son of a woman, her name is Mary, but this Maryam, she is the sister of Aaron. So the Edith Muhammad, he lived with the Jews, he heard that Mary, she is sister of Aaron. He thought, oh, Aaron and Moses, they must be the uncle of Jesus. And not only that, this idiot, Muhammad, he come with better conclusion, which is proven it came to be false. He claimed that the father of Mary, his name is Umran, and actually this is the father of Moses. So not only he thought that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron, which means a sister of Moses too, he thought that she is the sister of Umran. Umran is the father of Moses. He did not even quote the name correctly. He's an idiot. He's like Sheikh Uthman taking footnotes, and he do not know the footnotes is for what. And the Muslims themselves, they say Muhammad was illiterate, and we have to agree. He's illiterate in the way that means he is ignorant. He's an idiot, and he's an idiot who claimed to have a PhD, and he have knowledge. But today in our topic here, I'm not going to play the video of those Muhammadan, because each time we play their videos, what they do, they go to YouTube and they cry, hey, copyright, cowards, But you can watch it. Can God have a son? Sheikh Ibrahim Madani. I'm showing you the title. And this is in Facebook page, by the way. And I invite the Sheikh, if he have the courage and the knowledge, if he ever dare, to allow me to call him in Skype, no need for phones, even if he live anywhere, and let us see how good he is. But just to tell you what he said in the video, without playing his video so he cannot complain about copyright, he says, well, his son, he will be the same as the father. The son have to be the same as the father, and he should be able to do the same as the father, and should have the same nature of the father. Like he said, well, if Mr. Smith, he gave a birth to a son, Are we expecting a dog? Or we are expecting a human? We do not need to question that, right? Okay. Well, then we need to ask Mr. Ibrahim, who is the father of Jesus? So we can ask Jesus if he have the nature of his father or not. I'm just going by his logic. He said the son shall have the nature of his father. The son shall have the nature of his father. Actually, let me see if I can play that part. Give me a second. A very small part will not make them have an excuse to flag our videos. You know them, they are cowards. Give me a second. All right, we found the part. Let us play it. And you will see why I always look down at the intelligence of those who follow Muhammad. I don't mean insulting, but this is, proven to be true. It looked like the second you follow this idiot Muhammad, you become an idiot. So listen carefully what he will say.
What was a child? Was it a dog, a cat, or a human being? Do you have to ask? No, you don't have to ask. Why? Because the son of a human being has to be a human being.
Perfect. The son of a human being must be a human being. Who is a Muslim can explain to us why Jesus is not the son of a human being? Guys, do you see how stupid they are? Do you see how stupid they are? Hey, Muslims, who is a Muslim? And he mentioned Mr. Smith or something, Mr. John Smith. Is Mr. Smith the father of Jesus? Is Jesus the son of Adam? Who is the father of Jesus? I cannot find more stupid than those stupid. And now we need to ask, actually, Muslims now have a bigger problem. Why Jesus don't have a father? And if he have a father, who is his father? My Skype is open, and we challenge the Abdul from around the world. Sheikh with beard, without beard, semi-beard, half beard, auto, loaded beard, flea beard, long beard, colored beard, all kind of beard is welcome, because we are going to take the hair of your beard one by one, like the Muslims did to Uthman when they killed him. Before they killed him, actually. Who is a brave Muslim? He dared to call us and tell us why Jesus. We heard the Sheikh. This is your Sheikh. And he is proving to us that Jesus cannot be God. Why? Well, very normal. The son of a man, he will be a man. The son of a human, he will be human. And therefore, who is the father of Jesus? Any Muhammadan? Who dare? Who dare of you Muslims to call me? You know those Muhammadan, they speak about logic, but it's logical that there is somebody, his name Zulqarnain, he found the sun set in murky water. And then to fix that logic, or this discovery channel, they say, no, this is from the perspective. But the Quran is so clear. Even he found next to it, Allah says, he found next to it people. He didn't say from his perspective. Allah is the one talking. Muslims, when they speak about logic, they have no problem that hail is coming from mountains in heaven. They have no problem that God is a pimp. Like, when they speak about nature. If Allah nature is holiness, how Allah nature of holiness provide me with the nature of a pimp? He provide me in this number of women to sleep with, excuse my language, and then he provide me little boys who they are white slaves. You will have the nature of your father. Is that why Jesus is holy? Who is a Muslim can prove me wrong and says to me that Jesus is not holy? Isn't your stupid Quran say in 1919 that Jesus is holy? Or you Muslim don't recognize your Quran now? Remember, the nature of the Son is the same as the nature of the Father. What nature we are talking about? This is the Quran speaking supposedly about Isa, aka supposedly Jesus. Is that your Quran saying that Jesus is a gift from God and he is a holy son? Holy son of who? The Quran says that you have to call children by the name of their father. By who? By the name of their father. What father? Hey Muslims, the Quran order you to call people, children. When I say, by the way, children, doesn't mean just a child. I'm a child of somebody, right? And you are a child of somebody. And it doesn't matter how old you are, you will be always a child of somebody. So when the Quran, he says that you should call them by the names of their father, how we call Jesus? Look at the translation. Do we have any Muslim? Any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. So in the Quran, we will find that Jesus is holy. We will find that Jesus is a gift from God, which means he's coming from above. And this is in total agreement with Jesus saying, I am from above, you are from below. So when the Muslims, they say Isa, the son of Maryam, why he is the son of Maryam? Can Maryam have a son? Why she have a son? And why she don't have a husband? If you are trying to say this is a miracle Allah he wanted to perform, well, first of all, this miracle, nobody can prove it, because the purpose of a miracle, according to Muhammadan, Allah, he gave miracles to his prophets, so people will believe in them. But in this case, the miracle is Jesus himself. And nobody can prove or disapprove this miracle. My mother, she can say, well, I gave birth to my son and he was a virgin. Here we go. Prove it wrong. Prove it false. You will say, oh, this is not logical. So why it is logic for you is must when you want. And why logic when you want is not necessarily, and we should not even think about it. There's a guy, his sister, her name is Ali Dawa. He said in his video, brother, why we want to have everything to be logical? Logical is not important. Brother, not everything logical. Why it have to be illogical? So those cowards, the second you ask them a question, using their logic, they are in trouble. When they want, they are people of logic. When they want, they are not the people of logic. When Muhammad, he do poo-poo, the earth open her mouth and it swallow his poo-poo. And Aisha, she said the poo-poo of the Prophet like musk. But we just heard that the son have the nature of his father. But the father of Muhammad is najis. Muhammad, he says that. The Quran says that وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ نَجِسٌ. Those who associate with Allah, they are najis. Najis mean filthy, dirty, disgusting. Any Muhammadan, he have something to say. Anyone? Nobody, right? If we go in the Quran, as we heard the person saying, well, a human, he have to be the son of a human. But there's the Quran itself says Jesus have no father. And it was supposedly Allah. He blew, look how filthy this cult is. He blew into Mary's vagina. And then the Muslim, they try to say, oh, no, this is not vagina. It says farjaha. Farjaha is her sleeves. But there's nowhere in Arabic it says that. Farjaha, it says, Allati ahsanat farjaha. The one who guarded her farj. So if farj means sleeve, that means the Quran saying the one who guarded her sleeves. How silly is that? Have you ever heard of a woman, she need to guard her sleeves to stay virgins? I mean, how desperate they are to duct tape the stupidity of the Quran. Look at the Muslims' translation. And she who was chaste. Is that what the Quran is saying? Do you Muslims have dignity? You know, the funny thing about this cult and the follower of Muhammad, they claim that they never corrupt the Quran, they never change the Quran. Well, every translation of the Quran is a version of corruption. All what I need to do, I change the translator. And the Arabic, it says, Ahsanat farjaha. Why you skip farjaha? Why you don't want to say the word farjaha? Because it's an embarrassment. I mean, imagine I say to a woman, oh, you protect your poo, you know the word. Yeah, you protect your pussycat. I don't want to say that thing. Have you ever heard of such a low-class God? You change the translator. Let us change the translator. Maybe we'll find some dignity, some honesty, something maybe. And remember who guarded her chastity, between two brackets, Virgin Maryam. Where it says that? We breathe into her sleeves. Where it says that? Sleeves? So Allah, He gave birth to Jesus by breathing into her sleeves. Like, is the sleeves is part of the body? Did Allah go to the closet of Mary when she was not wearing her clothes and he breathed into the sleeves? It doesn't change the translator. Itani, let's say Itani, another idiot. Unbelievable, man. I mean, this religion is so stupid. Oh, look. And she who guarded her virginity, we breathed into her. Like, what the heck? What is the sleeves? And when, look, here it says breathe into her. A second ago, it was sleeves. Okay, we change the translator again. Another Abdul. Maududi. Even the name is hilarious. Maududi. And also recall the women, oh, it says that? Okay, thank you for telling me she was a woman, who guarded her chastity. Where it says she guarded her chastity? I have a caller? No, I don't have anyone. My Skype, I don't even have a text. We are using a new Skype. In case you do not know, let us copy the link and post it for you so you can find us. We are not using the old Skype. This is the Skype we are using from now on. Let us change the translator. Maybe one day we will find somebody have little dignity. Arbari. Arbaruru. Look at this. And she who guarded her virginity. None of them is saying vagina. Do you see how they are trying to cover the stupidity of the Quran? Because, you know, a woman, she can't guard her vagina, doesn't make her a virgin. You know, virginity is not just a vagina, you coward. And this is why those women in the Middle East, before they get married, many of them, they do it in the wrong location. As the woman, her name is Foxy, who converted to Islam, she found out. You can watch her video. Foxy the Fool. And she who guarded her virginity. Not a single one of them is giving us the correct translation. Look, guarded her chastity. Let us go to different verse in the Quran and see what the word farj mean. The same word, you know. I'm not going to use different, you know, word. Chapter 23, verse number 5. Furujahum. Safeguard their chastity. But all of us, we knew in Arabic, farj is the private part. It can be used for male and female. When you speak about a female, obviously you are speaking about a vagina. Chapter 2, 24, verse number 31. Tell the believers not to look, and yeah, this is why Muhammad is staring at the ass of the woman walking by, and then he got so horny. وَيَحْفَظْنَ فُرُوجَهُنَّ. Look. Like, what the heck? Guard their privates? So it's not guard their chastity? Guard their private parts. I mean, do you see how stupid they are? Now, in this translation, it is a private part. In the same word, the same exact word. Maybe we have a Muhammad, and let us see. What is your official YouTube channel? So you receive my chat, posting my let me block you. I mean, we just posted my Skype here. Obviously, you receive it from the chat, and now you are texting me. You are saying to me what your official YouTube channel. Too much hashish. Lord have mercy. You do not need to search for YouTube account in YouTube. Just go to Patreon. We have Patreon in every banner in the screen. People are really, I don't know, I don't want to insult you, my friend, but don't you see the Patreon in the front of your eyes? So why we have this www.patreon.com? Go there, click there, you find it there. I cannot find your video in YouTube. I cannot find your account in YouTube. Every single YouTube video we have Mr. Patreon. And those people do not know how to find me. I mean, imagine you have the address in every video, and they do not know how to find me. My friend, I think my YouTube channel is the vagina of Allah and is being hidden from your eyes. Who is a Muslim would like to call me, and let us discuss what the Sheikh he said. The nature of the Son should be the same nature of the Father. Anyone? Any half one? Patreon? Patreon. Patreon? Patreon. OCP, where we can find you? Patreon? Patreon. Oh, I searched all over. Patreon? Patreon. I cannot find your account. Patreon? Patreon. What? Lord have mercy. Do we have any Abdul would like to call us? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. If you call me today, you will receive versions tomorrow. If you defend Allah, Allah will extend the size of your private part as the Prophet promised, endless. I don't know how big that will be. When he said endless, he should keep his promise. Otherwise, he's lying. But for me, I don't think this is really a reward. I think this is a punishment. I don't want to have a penis which is endless. I mean, my enemies will use it against me, especially ants. Have you ever heard how painful ants can be? So imagine your penis go in the jungle. And the ants, they see it. Hey, sausages, sausages. Takbir. Hey, invite the friends. We have a lot of meat here. It's endless. And they will start chopping on it. I mean, what kind of God this God is? And the Muslims speak about logic. The God who want to give me little boys in heaven, at least 80,000. This is for the lowest reward. 80,000 little boys. Do you remember the video of the guy from the Deen show? He said, brother, I cannot, Allah, he said, he cannot describe for you the heaven. Nobody can describe for you the heaven. Now, let me describe the heaven for you. You stupid idiot. You just said nobody can describe it. He just said nobody can describe the heaven. Brother, let me describe the heaven of Allah. In the heaven of Allah, you will have a palace, and the palace have 4 doors. One door, you enter from it. I'm so glad I entered from one door. That will be impossible to enter from 4 at the same time. And one door, all your servants, 80,000 servants. I wish I can play for you the video, what Muslims, they will flag it. Actually, I played this video once in church, and I caused a disaster. Like one chair line fell down. There's a guy, he was so, he could not control himself, you know, especially I'm making my comments. So the guy is very big, you know, I don't want to use the word fat, but he's fat. So he was so big, and he was laughing, sweating, and then he lose control, and those chairs are made from plastic. So he fell down, he opened his hand, and he made all the line fell down with him. Because everybody was grabbing the one next to him. And there was in the seminar I was doing, I remember, they told me today we invited somebody, he is a principal of a school, and he is thinking to convert to Islam. I told him, all right, no problem. When he come, you know, we don't want him to know that I'm going, like, we will target him a little bit. So when he come, I want you to go behind him from his back, like between the chairs, and like put your finger that this is the guy, or you put your hands on his shoulders, you know. So I know now he's this guy. So then after I, you know, said, what do you think, sir? What do you think about what we said? He said, this is, you know, he said, obviously he's not he's not polite. He said, this is bullshit. He said, really, this is Islam? I said, yeah, as you see, in front of you, this is the Sheikh, this is their TV, and this is Islam. Yeah. So I did not need really to convince him that he should not convert to Islam. He said right away, this is bullshit. I don't know what the bull mean. Supposedly it's a cow, right? Oh, I forgot. The biggest chapter in the Quran is the bull. The cow. I mean, the Muslim, they speak of logic. Let me show you one of the logics of the Muhammadan. We will go back, by the way. Maybe we are waiting just for a Muslim to call us. Maybe we can get lucky to continue our topic. How Allah, He resurrect people from death. A very, very strange way. Moses asked Allah, Hey Allah, how we can resurrect people from death? Allah told him, okay, Abdul, go and get a cow. Like what? Who's talking? Listen, Prince, this is my son, and he's trying to refute you. Even your son now is in the business? Yes, my son is even smarter than me. That is horrible. So, okay, Zakir, as long as you are with us. So, why Allah, He says to Moses, go and get a cow and cut the cow pieces and beat the hell of the guy with the cow? What that will do? Listen, Prince, it's very well known that if you do massage, a person who is dying from heart attack, he is going to come to life again. Abdul, potato, this guy was killed by a dagger. What heart attack? Christian Prince, I made an article, and the article says that this is the best way for massage for the heart. Somebody, he is just died by heart attack. What do? You do massage for him. And this is exactly what happened. You stupid idiot. The guy, he died by a dagger. He was killed. What heart attack? He's already tomato. The police came, they take the fingerprint, and the guy, he have a big hole in his stomach. What heart attack? I mean, guys, if you go and see what the Muslims, they made about this, they say this is the massage proven to be true. Allah in the Quran says, do massage for somebody have attack. Well, you covered, the guy was killed. I mean, do you see how they lie? The person who was killed, do you see it? He is killed. What heart attack? You go read the story, the person was attacked by a dagger, and now Moses want to find out who is the one who killed him. But Moses, he cannot make the person come back to life. So Allah told him how to do it. Okay, brother? So we said, go and bring a cow, and then strike him with the part of it. What the heck? The guy come back to life because we striked him with shish kebab? Do we have any Muhammadan Hey people, if you are here, if you like what we do, don't forget to subscribe, and later don't forget to unsubscribe, because if you do so according to Allah, Allah will bless you twice. Because first time you subscribe, this is a bad deed. Allah, when you do good deed, erasing the first deed, and He will give you in the top of it good deed. So you get two deeds. So I advise you to keep subscribing and subscribing, following the logic of Allah, and until your computer shut you down. What a stupid religion. You love my videos. I hate them. I try to search something about Islam, I find my videos only. Oh boy, that's me. Even sometimes like the thumbnail doesn't show, it's like it's me, you know. And then the thumbnail, they fool me. Like I wanna hear somebody else talking about it. Unbelievable. Do we have any Abdul? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Last call, last call. Before we strike you with the cow. And look what it says in the verse. And this is how Allah, He bring people from death. Like how? By strike them by a cow. And He described the cow for them, by the way. Look at this cow. He said, He say she is a heifer, neither yoked to blow the earth, nor irrigate the field, sound without blemish. They said, now you have brought the truth. Right away they discovered the truth. So now if I say to them, bring it a cow like this, that's it, they agree with me. You know, last time I went to the FBI headquarters, because I don't like to go to the ass quarter. I like to go to the headquarters. You know, the head. Don't go to the ass. So I went there and I found a big, a huge refrigerator. So I said, is that like where dead people are? He said, you stupid idiot. What are you talking about? I said to him, respect yourself. I'm an Arab. You know, we have a temper, huh? So the guy got scared. He apologized right away. And he said, okay, so what is this? He said, this is where we store the beef. I said, really? He said, yeah. They brought us, somebody is dead. We hit him with the beef. He come back to life. He tell us who killed him. And we arrest the guy. As fast as you can imagine. So in the time of in the time of Moses, the guy got killed and Moses want to find out who killed him. And where is the Sheikh who speak about logic? You know, he is the one who said the son is the same as the father. Is that how Allah, following the tactic of his father, he beat a person by beef to bring him to life? Okay, why not buy an elephant meat? And was it really popular at that time that the Jews, they have cows? I mean, what? Why not pig? Why not pig? Why not a rat? Why not buy a steak? Any Muslim can tell us why it was a beef. And the funny is, you see the Muslim, they're trying to find out, he did beat him with what? The tongue. If you see the interpretation, you will die laughing. Some they say the tail, some they say the leg, some they say the tongue, some they say the penis. Oh boy. The guy is dead and we are beating him with the penis of the cow. Oh, how what penis? You know, this is a female cow, you idiot. Do we have any Abdul? I'm waiting to continue in my topic about why Jesus cannot be God, hoping that one Abdul will have the courage to call us. What say you, Abdul? Anyone? And this is how Allah resurrect people from death, by beating them by beef. What if in the time of, like, Allah wanna do that? I mean, what if there's no beef left? I mean, you see this guy Trump, he's eating everything. And what the Democrat will do now? The Democrat, they are asking everybody to stop eating beef because the one who is responsible for the global warming is the anus of the cow. I mean, do you know how much fart the cow does? I mean, she is a farting machine. Not only she give milk, she give fart too. However, according to the logic of the Muhammadan, as though we are speaking about logic, each time a Muslim, they are called for a prayer, Shaitan, he does fart, which is very logical. I mean, me too, I do fart. So, think about it. If I type the word fart, I just type the word fart in Arabic. I did not even search for it. I mean, look what they have, endless source of farting. Did you hear about the Halloween in Saudi Arabia? My friend, Halloween anywhere is only people who have a hollow brain practice it. So it's not a good sign to have Halloween in Saudi Arabia. This is not a good sign. That's mean people became more pervert, more stupid. We don't want that. You know, we want to save people of Saudi Arabia. We don't want them to follow Halloween. What a stupid Halloween. People go naked in the street. Disgusting. Anyway, the Prophet, he said, when Shaitan hears the call to prayer, he turn his back. What Shaitan, you idiot? Not only you fart, you turn your back to? Are you aiming at the mosque, you son of Mut'a? He turned his back? I mean, hey Muslims, why he turned back? I mean, what does it matter really which direction he's farting? You have to aim, huh? He's like a sniper machine. Like the fart will hit the menorah. So the Muslim, they are saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The Shaitan doing okay. This is my response to your Allahu Akbar. And he break winds, and look at the logic. Why he break winds? Is that because he have cold? No. Maybe because he's American Shaitan, he keep eating beans? No. Because he don't want to hear the call made for a prayer. So the Abdul who speak about logic, he don't question the logic of his prophet. I mean, do you see how logical those people are? This is really a religion of logic. Shaitan does fart each time, which means 5 times a day. I feel sorry for Shaitan. I bet you his ass is really in bad shape. Where he would get all this fart? Do we have any Muhammadan? Look, each time we go online, not a single Abdul dare to call us. Who is here first time? Who is here first time? Do we have anyone first time here? If you are here first time, I apologize, for you are welcome with farting. Sorry, this is the channel about Muhammad, so expect nothing except farting, penises, piss. Well, this is what Muhammad is specialized with. He have a PhD in farting. He is the most skilled prophet in knowledge of farting. This guy, he dig down deep in the knowledge of farting. I mean, how the prophet, by the way, Muslims, he knew those information, brother. Don't you think this is too much deep? I mean, how he got this information? Any Muhammadan? If there is a school we can go to, so we can learn the knowledge of the Prophet. Oh, he learned that from Jibreel. Jibreel, he told him, Prophet, today I'm going to teach you about farting. Muhammad, he says, well, about what? He said, farting. Oh, 14. 14. Okay, 14. What about 14? I know how to count to 9 only. Prophet, I will teach you about 14, not 14. Can you explain more? Okay. Oh, okay. You want to teach me about spitting? Muhammad, I will go and teach you about farting, not spitting. Oh, or I'm not sure. Like I don't understand you really. Can you make it more clear? Okay, Muhammad Habibi, sit down here. You can think about it this way. There is somebody, he have a lot of gas. Muhammad said, gas? What is gas? Oh boy. Okay, gas is something happen like your stomach will be full of gas if you have cold, if you expose your body to cold, or you eat some kind of food, can produce gas. Oh, fat food produce gas? What food? Oh boy. Okay, as an example, if you eat certain food like leek, you will have gas. Leak. My wife, she told me I need to fix the leak in my roof. So this is where the gas is coming from. Muhammad, leek is the name of a food. Did you forget that I told you that there is certain food Allah and the angels don't like? Yeah, I remember. You said to me that like if you eat garlic, as an example, you don't get close to the house of Allah because angels, they have an allergy from garlic. Exactly. And what else I told you beside the garlic, onion, and okay, let me remember. Yeah, you told me about the offensive plants. Exactly. In Islam, there's offensive plants. They are violent. They will violate your anus. They will be very offensive. And those plants, like garlic, cemeteries, and onion, and leek. Okay, leek, this leek, L-E-E-K. Okay, I thought leek like, you know, when you leak, etc. Muhammad Habibi, listen to me. So now those plants, they will make you fart. Make me fart. What fart mean? Okay, Muhammad, let's go back to zero. When you eat leek, you will be leaking. Well, I always leak. No, Muhammad, I'm not talking about that issue. I'm talking about, like, okay, you know what, Muhammad? Just forget about it. Just tell your followers that when somebody asks, call for a prayer, shaitan, he fart. So I do not need to know what fart mean. No need. Just tell them. They will understand. Because all of them, they are farting at your speech. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to tell them. Hey, my followers, when shaitan, he call for a prayer, shaitan, he do fart. Hey, Prophet, what fart mean? How the fart I know? How in the fart I know, huh? Fart is fart, that's it. Look for it in the dictionary. And Muslims are talking about logic. Garlic and leek and onion and blah, 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 blah. They are offensive plants. But don't you know how healthy, how benefit it is, especially like garlic? Allah eat garlic. Logical. Do we have any Abdul would like to call us? Okay, we have somebody. He is saying he's a Muslim. Let us see if this is true. Answer, my friend. We are calling you. Hello? Must be ultimate fart. Must be ultimate fart. Hey, ultimate fart. How are you? How are you, ultimate fart? Huh? You promise you will not fart and you will not curse and when you use bad language? Yesterday you said the MF to your prophet 2 days ago. No, you
I'm
okay.
calling you.
Yesterday you said to your prophet, he is the son of the MF. How you are trying to
It's
explain
not,
to me about
it
your
was not
prophet, and
yesterday.
yet you say he is the son of MF?
Okay, can I respond to that?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you was talking about, just to remind you what we was talking about. Me and you are talking about a debate. We're debating, and I gave an example. I said, if you and me are brothers, I'm talking to you. I am the
Example
one
about
that told
what?
you
Example about
whatever.
what?
I said, if you and me
About
are
Muhammad
brothers,
breaking. I said to you, explain to me why Muhammad breaking the command of Allah. So you start giving
because
me
you asked
example,
me,
correct?
a question. You said,
Yes,
what what did he break? What
ex
law did he break?
exactly. And
He
then
said, listen.
you made
Said,
gave me
listen.
an
You
example
see what
about
you're doing? I said,
two
okay, I
people.
give you an example.
Yeah, and then
I said, if me and
gave me
you are
example. Okay,
brothers,
why you have to
it-
use the word the MF when you are giving me the example?
because you are,
Are you a straight boy?
I'm talking to you. I'm
Huh?
just finding a way to insult you. I'm finding a way to insult Christian Prince. That's it.
Why you are saying the MF word?
Because I want to insult you.
Okay, so you
You
want to
don't get it.
insult me. I want to insult you. You son of Muta, don't call me again. Here we go. He want to insult me. But you did not insult me. You were giving me an example about your prophet. You coward son of Muta. My mother don't do Muta. Your mother does. Anyone who follow Muhammad, he do Muta. There's no marriage in Islam. It's a Muta. It's a contract for sex. Very filthy, low trash, low class person. And if your mother is a good woman, you will not even use such a language. But maybe she gave birth to you in the bar. And the one who did deliver it to you, he used a beer bottle. And he was a drunk. He grabbed you from the wrong location. Do we have any real Muslim would like to call us? I will never allow you to talk again. You are just a filthy, trashy person. You know what? We allow you just to laugh at you. As simple as that. But you became extremely angry and filthy because of how much you've been humiliated. Where is the rest of my videos is gone? Well, don't you see, my friend, Shaitan, he fought. One fart can destroy like 100 videos. I don't keep my videos in my channel because YouTube like me. Don't you know YouTube support very much Christian people? I mean, they are so, I mean, man. But anyway, you can find my YouTube, my videos all over. People download my videos. Do we have any Abdul would like to call us? Who is a Muslim would like to call us and tell us about the logic of this Sheikh? He said that the son of a man, he will have the same nature of the man. No problem. But Jesus is not the son of any man. Is he? This guy, he is so stupid, he's so dummy, he forgot that even Muslims don't believe that Jesus is a son of any man. My friend, Patreon is not a YouTube. Patreon is a place you post. Just post link. You don't upload videos. Do we have any Muhammadan? He have the courage and the knowledge. Anyone? So the Muhammadan who speak too much about logic, they have no logic. They are not denying Jesus because of logic. They are not denying Jesus because Muhammad says so. And Muhammad, he said so because he's trying to replace Jesus. Not the Antichrist, he's Antichrist. Muhammad is too small to be the Antichrist. He is just like an insect, like a worm, trying to eat the good wood. So all those Muhammadan, they don't question their prophet logic. You see, if you want to go by logic, no problem. Use logic in everything, in your religion too. Can we use your logic on you? As an example, the son will be the same nature of his father. Muhammad is a son of a filthy pagan man. I will go with you. What was Muhammad? Was a son of a pagan man. What the Quran says about pagan men and pagan women? The Quran called them najis. Najis mean filthy. Prove me wrong. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan? He have the courage and the knowledge. Mayday. Anyone. Any half one. Hey Christian people, do you see how much they are in disability? Do you see how much their religion is so stupid? Why those Muhammadan, they line up to call people who do not know anything, but in here we cannot even find them. The only one who call us is this crazy man, who he himself agreed that the Quran is corrupted. Do the Shia of Iraq follow Al-Khomeini, or only Shia of Iran follow him? Depend. The Shia in Iran are, divided, very much divided. Shia, there's many tons of Shia. There's many sect of Shia too. Shia is not one. When we say Shia or Sunni, it doesn't mean they are one sect. There's endless numbers of them. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Who wanna receive versions? Brother? Who wanna get extra versions? Imagine if you call me and you do your best to refute me, how much reward Allah will give you. Let us show you the reward of Allah. I'm not going to show you the hadith about Allah will make your penis very hard, because I don't want to be hard on you. I will show you other hadith, which is fantastic. All my life, I enjoy eating food, cooked food, have bones. All my life. And this is why my dream, to find women who can I see the marrow of their bones. Brothers and sisters, it's my life dream. I try to hide it, but I cannot stop hiding it. I cannot continue hiding it. Sorry, when I speak about it, I get nervous. I love it. I feel weak. My voice changed. I don't know. I mean, now you know my weakness. Women, and we can see the marrow of their bones. How beautiful. I think I want to cry. I think I should go. To be honest with you, I get so excited when I see this. Right now, you are in the heaven, brother. Brothers and sisters. Finally, my wife, she cannot hide from me, brother. What she have under the jeans. I can see everything, brother. Alhamdulillah. Brother, think about it, brother. Your wife, she leave the house, she put the credit card, brother, in her bra. Huh. All this is over, brother. Now we can see it, and you know it. Oh boy. I don't know, I should hide those pictures from you, brother. This is my personal dream. If I convert to Islam, brother, my dream will come true. This is logical, by the way. The Sheikh who is talking about the logic of Jesus being God, he don't have a problem with this, brother. Look at this, brother. Isn't it this is heaven, brother? What do you want more, brother? Look at this position. Look at this. She is now in heaven, and you are in heaven, and she is saying to you, I'm sexy, and you know it. Look at this position, brother. I'm going to make you die today. From seeing positions you can imagine, and positions you cannot imagine. So the Muslim, they speak about the brother, about logic, and this is their logic, brother. I will go to heaven, and I will have women. I can see the marrow of their bones. Is that sexy, supposedly? Why do you think I'm a dog? I mean, dog will be excited to see bones. Not only the bones, we will see the marrow of their bones. You see, brother, Prophet Muhammad is always advanced in technology, brother. How he knew the marrow of the bones? He's a bony prophet. There's a bony tail. There's a ponytail. But Muhammad is a bony bones. Brother. Women, I have a bad news for you. You cannot eat my hamburger in the refrigerator and you deny that you are the one who ate it. I can see it, brother. Can you? Your old days is over, women. We got you busted. Now we can enjoy a higher level of your beauty. We can see the poo-poo on your ass. Excuse my language. I mean, what's wrong with this guy? And the Muhammadan, they want to speak about logic. The Muhammadan, they want to speak about what? Logic. Hey, Muslims, are you logical? We are very logical. Okay. Women, we will see the bones of the marrow of their... They are transparent? What that? Man, I would love to see that in Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, her husband, he have a date with the nudist man, and the date went wrong. Transparent news, they make it the opposite. Hey, Muhammadan, what's wrong with you people? What the heck is this? I love your logic. That's so amazing, so beautiful. I mean, this must be from God. Who can do that? This is a miracle. Why Joe Biden don't go and quote this hadith for us in the coming election? Because now he has become a specialist in quoting Muhammad. Imagine Joe Biden, he's speaking to the Muslim now. I mean, look how low they are. They are trying to get the Muslims in USA, a very tiny number. You know, they are located in a certain area, but even those, they're trying to get them in their pocket. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, he said, when you go to heaven, you will see beautiful women, and Allah will give you a lot of women to F. Hey, Joe Biden, are you using bad language when you say the word F? Absolutely. I just said, if I win the election, that's what I meant, I will make life better for you. Oh, okay. Because you said if you will F. Exactly. If I become a president. Oh. Hey, Joe Biden, this is very fast answer. I mean, you are stupid. How in the world you come with this answer? Oh, I am looking at the monitor. Stop, don't tell them more. And okay, don't tell them that you are reading on the monitor. Okay, don't tell them, okay, don't tell them that you are reading from the monitor. No. Oh, okay, so you are reading from the monitor. Oh, no, I'm not reading from the monitor. It's not, it's a, okay, if I'm reading from the monitor, I will read for you from the monitor. I mean, if Joe Biden became a prophet, why Muhammad will, became a president, why Muhammad will not become a prophet? Unbelievable. Oh boy. Guys, imagine I'm going to be a politician, and I'm on the stage and I'm debating those fools. Do you know what I would do to them? Honestly, what do you think if I'm debating any of those fools in TV? In any topic? Oh boy. I support only Republican Party. Well, I vote for Republican. I support Jesus only, my friend. I support my faith only. I don't support men. I support those who stand for my faith. That's it. I don't support really a party. I vote for Republican because this is the only solution. You know, they are different from the others. But still in the Republican Party, there's a lot of pervert too. Be careful. We support only. We Christian, we should vote only for those who stand for the truth, and they stand with the value of the Bible. Anything else is not for us. Do we have any Muhammadan? People of logic. And brother, do you know that when you enter heaven, look, there is first come, first serve. The first batch who enter the heaven of the people, they will be so white. Mean. Look at the promise. You will be so white like the glittering moon, brother. Do you know how many pimples the moon he have, you idiot? Allah Surah Al-Qamar. You know, the Arabic says, like the image of the full moon. Oh, look what this brother here is trying. You see, you know, people, you think I'm not smart, don't you? Yeah. This brother here is trying to trap me to say something I will not say. Look. I got it now. Top Duru. What's wrong with this name? I mean, top what? I'm not going to read the rest. I'm getting confused now. Can you please say stupid? I'm not going to say it. I did not say potato. Oops, I said potato. Potato. All of them, they are potatoes. They claim to be banana, but they are potatoes. buried under the ground. They don't raise their head until I leave. Potatoes. They have no shape. They have no look. They are potatoes. Do we have any Muhammadan? Oh, hold on. I have some text in the Skype. This guy must be filthy. He called himself Balls. Oh, that is block you. Must be Ultimate Fart trying to call again. The only one who tried to call us is Ultimate Fart. Do we have any Muhammadan? Why you don't promote a verse like chapter 3, 55, 56, that those who follow Jesus, they will be superior? I do not need to promote such a verse, for this is not a verse. You see, we do not accept anything in the Quran about Jesus. When we show the Muslims what their Quran is saying, does not mean we approve what their Quran is saying. Even the verse you mentioned, if you call it verse, it's about Jesus supposedly, and the follower of Jesus will be superior until the day of judgment. We do not need Muhammad to prove that to us. This guy is a fraud. This guy is a fraud. When we use reference from the Muslim books, Muhammadan books, just to get them busted, but not to prove a Christianity. We Christians, we have scriptures. Even their book, in case you do not know, call us people of the book. People of the book. Not a single time the Quran called the Muslims or Muhammadan people of the book. Muhammad, he knew that we are the people of the book. You see all of those verses in yellow? It calls us people of the book. Not a single one is not saying so. As you see. Hello? Must be Ultimate Fart. Hello? There we go. You coward. Don't you even ashamed? I told you, I will not let you go in my program. No filthy mouth here. You can call from now until the coming century. I promise in the Bible, I will never let you speak ever again. No place for garbage here. Did you hear me? I promise in my Bible, I will never ever let you be in my program again. Son of Muta. So as you see here, the Quran, and this is how stupid this book is. How you are calling us people of the book, and then you accuse us that we are not following the book. O people of the book, wherefore disbelieve ye in the revelation of Allah? Because we have a book. You stupid idiot. Why somebody have a book when I accept revelation coming from a foreign God says stupid things? A pervert God. Is this hadith is da'if or accepted? My friend, all da'if hadith is accepted. This is why it's called da'if. You see, da'if is rank, is not rejected. Rejected have different names. So when the Muslim, they say da'if, this is why it is in the book. You see, the books we are showing you, it's called the books of Sahih, the books of authentic. Then the Muslim, they start doing a game. They start saying, oh, those are, not everything there is authentic. So they start adding next to the hadith the word da'if or the word sahih. But the book itself is sahih hadith. So Sunan Ibn Majah is one of the 6 authentic books. So how does da'if, how the hadith is da'if in a book of authentic? If you search in English, the authentic books of hadith, what you will find? You will find Ibn Majah there. Does the book of Ibn Majah say this is authentic or da'if? No. This is the additional. You search in Google, you will find the 6 authentic books of hadith. Do you see it? And you will find the Muslims giving you the answer. So when they want the hadith is not valid, when they want it's valid. However, even da'if is valid. This is why it's called da'if. Da'if means there's no enough proof to disapprove. Otherwise, it's going to be called the throwing out. Throwing out. It's not going to be there. Did I give you the answer? Same time, by the way, this is additional reason that no one should trust Muhammad and his religion. Why? If the Muslim, they say to us that our books is full of lies. What the Muslims are trying to do when they say to you, this is rejected, this is accepted, this is da'if, they are trying to say to you, our books is full of lies. As simple as that. And then you ask them, how in the world you know that this is accepted, not accepted, if you've never been there, and the one who wrote it never been there, and the one who delivered it never been there, and the one who quoted da'if never been there, or the one who quoted sahih never been there too. None of those people was there. And why those books were accepted all those centuries, and now they are trying to say, no, it's not accepted. So what the Muslim, they confront to you that our religion is not trustworthy. We don't have any legitimate books. We don't have any trustworthy books, including the Quran. Who is a Muslim? Can call me right now and he can confirm that the Quran is a true book of God. Who dare? They don't. Do we have any Muhammadan? He have the courage and the knowledge to call us. Anyone? Any half one? Any big beard, long beard, short beard? We accept all kind of beard. The nature of the son should have the same nature of the father. The Sheikh, he said. Our question to the Muslims, to the Muhammadan, who is the father of Jesus, so we can understand the nature of his son? Any Muhammadan? By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my Twitter. And I noticed in the last 24 hours how much the filthy media, they are launching attack on this man. calling him all kind of names. Even I saw on Israeli TV stations, the Israeli TV station, they are afraid that Elon Musk will support anti-Semitism. Look at this idiot, you know. Those are liberals everywhere. They are sneaky. Sneak. Doesn't matter what religion they belong to. Liberals are liberals. Suddenly Twitter is what they fear. The risk to Israel is coming from Twitter. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yusuf saying Jesus has no father. But your Sheikh, he said, in order for Jesus to be God, he have to have the same nature of his father. He said that. So what say you? What do you think? In order to have the nature of the Father, in order to be the Son, you have to have the nature of the Father. Okay. Who is the father of Jesus? Hello? Hello? I told you, son of Mata, you will never be in my program. You can make 1 billion name. Just keep busy. I will keep blocking you. Do we have any brave Muslim? This guy have a mental illness, by the way. But anyway, you heard me. I promise on the Bible he will never be in my program. Filthy mouth. Who is a Muslim, real Muslim, have a clean mouth, he is willing to call us? Who is a Muslim, he has a clean mouth, he is willing to call us? You know those, there's some people, like, you know, gambling? You know, people, they go play gambling, and then when they lose, they play more. And they became more crazy. They want to, because now they lost and they are losing everything. This is what happened to this man. Each time he called me, he got really badly humiliated. So he want to call more and more. So he tried to retrain his owner. But we have tons of videos about him laughing at him already. And he is very filthy. And good, I made a promise on the Bible, I will never have him here again. Any Muslim, he dare to call us. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? The son should have the nature of his father. This is what you Muslims say in the video. Who is the father of Jesus? If you say to me, Jesus has no father, why? Everybody have father. If you try to say to me what the Quran say, we will laugh. The Quran say that the similarity of Jesus is the same as Adam. Both Allah, he said to them, be, and there was. That is a stupid answer. Because neither Jesus, neither Adam, Allah, he said to him, and he was. The Quran describe how Allah, he made Adam. How he made him. By his hands. Which hands? both hands. Allah did not say to Adam, be, and he was. He created him by his both hands. And what else? He breathed into him. And what else? He made and mixed clay. So the stupid Quran, when it say that Jesus is the same as Adam, Allah said to him, be and was, you will find that neither Jesus in the Quran was coming to existence or came to existence by such a method. He said to him, be, and he was, because we showed you Allah. He breathed into the vagina of Mary. In the story of Adam, as you see in the Quran, and this is chapter 38, and by the way, chapter 38 have a very weird name. Sod. Sod is a letter S. S. If you ask the Muslim, what the heck does that mean? Later we should make a special topic about this, so we die laughing more. And Allah, when he made the mud, he left Adam on the field for 40 years to dry. Well, you know what? Adam was very, very wet. Very wet. Took Allah 40 years to dry the clay. And then after he dried the clay, he breathed into the clay. But what he made with the clay? He made him in the shape of a man. How he did that? He used his both hands. Do you remember when David Wood was speaking to Mimi Hijab, the son of Muta, and David, he said to him, your God, Allah has a body part? And Mimi Hijab, he said to him, who said so? Who said so? Oh boy. Who said so? Look how fast the answer. That's it. And you know, because David Wood, he don't have the skills of debate, he should say to him, you stupid idiot son of Muta. The Quran says so. The Hadith says so. Your prophet says so. Who said so? Yusuf, he debate only with sensible people. That's a good one, Yusuf. You just hit in the balls, brother. Brother, I'm going to become sensible. Brother, I believe shaitan do fart when you pray, brother. Can you call me now? I became sensible. Yusuf, he will not call to defend Islam because he debate only with sensible people. Yusuf, if I marry a child, she is 6 years old, do you think I become sensible to you? Yusuf? And by the way, Yusuf, what Yusuf mean? I will shave my beard, which is 25 foot now. If you know what Yusuf mean. You Muslims are a bunch of thieves. You steal names, you put them in your book, you call yourself with them, you do not know the meaning. What Yusuf mean? Do you want to search Google? Potato. You are talking about sensible. You do not even know what your name mean, for you are a thief like your prophet. You go to the Jewish names and you start stealing one. Abraham. Okay, what Abraham mean? Abraham mean Ibrahim. What Ibrahim mean? I mean, like Ibrahim, you know? Okay, what the heck? Okay, what Isa mean? Isa mean like Isa. Okay. What Injil mean? Injil mean the Injil. Deep, that's deep. Okay, hold on. What Moses mean? Moshe. Moses, he's, you know, I mean, he's too much of Moses, you know. That's deep. What Allah mean? Allah, I mean, he's God. What the heck? I thought it's a name. Somebody saying to Yusuf, Jesus loves you. Why, my friend? Why? Do you think Jesus loves idiots? No, he don't love him. A man who follows Satan is not going to be loved by Jesus. I assure you that. You know, when the Bible speaks about for God he loved the world, doesn't mean that God he loved Satan worshippers. He don't. Child molesters, he don't. Criminals, he don't. When we speak about God, he come to save the sinner, and he loved to save them. His love is the reason to save them. His love to what? To save them. Nobody loves somebody filthy. I'm not going to love filth. Can he call me? Sure, he can call me. Who's holding him? Do he need to ask? This is a question for the one who don't want to do it. Would you give your daughter to a man if it was wrong? Well, this is a good question, Yusuf. But don't you know that Abu Bakr, he tried to fight it? And then Muhammad, he said to him, Abu Bakr, he said to him, but I'm your brother. But I am your brother. You see, Abu Bakr should say to him, oh sure, Prophet of Allah, I will be honored. Abu Bakr said to him, but I'm your brother. He said to him, your brother in Allah, and she is mine. Secondly, would someone give his daughter to someone? Let us put what he said in the screen. Would someone give his daughter to a man if it was wrong? Would you give your daughter at the age of 6 to a man? Say yes, Yusuf. I will put it in the screen. So you are saying to me that what Muhammad did and what he asked for was right because the father, he agreed to give him the daughter. Say yes. I have no problem to have sex with 6 years old girl. Go ahead. People are waiting for you to tell us the good news. That you are willing to give your daughter at the age of 6 to a man at the age of 54. Go ahead. Put it in the screen. Let us be proud of you. Are you calling a friend to get the answer what you can do now? Or you are showered by shame? Look like there is no Muslim there to call us. Shall we finish the topic then? And you though, who want to make it's just video about the answer about how Jesus can be God, you can maybe cut from here and start. We played for you the part where this guy, he says, the nature of the Son should be the same the nature of the Father, right? Let me close the Skype as long as the cowards will not call. Here we go, we are done with Skype. If you go in the Quran, you will find that Jesus, he can resurrect people from death. And in the Quran, only Jesus can do that. Only Jesus can do that. The ability of resurrection. Who can do that besides Jesus? Nobody. Nobody. chapter 3, verse number 49, chapter 5, verse 110. It count some of what Jesus can do. The Quran says that those power, or this power, was given to Jesus by Allah. Who gave him the power? Allah. Christians, don't you Christians believe and accept what Jesus said, that everything I have is given to me from my Father? Don't we accept that? We accept everything Jesus have given to me from my Father. What he gave him, what the Father he gave him, he gave him power over judgment. He gave him the power over the flesh. He gave him the power of forgiving sin. He gave him the power of a creation. What is left? Jesus said, the same as my Father work, I do too. And the same as the Father do work, the Son do too. Both, the Son and the Father, do the same work. Muhammad is copying what the Bible says about Jesus, claiming now, changing the word Yahweh, make it Allah. And now this God Allah claimed that the power Jesus he have is coming from him. Let's go with it. But look what happened. Even if you accept that this is coming from Allah, now we have two creators. And the Muslim, by the way, they lie in the translation. They say, by my commands. It says, bi-idhni, by my permission, not by my command. You're liars. Bi-idhni. If you change the translator, I mean, you cannot find a single Muslim translation have little dignity. They are liars like their father. By my permission. But that will not change anything. Jesus is the creator. Jesus can make from the mother bird. You want to say to me, by Allah leaves? Who care? He is a creator. Right now, as we speak, there's birds made by Jesus, according to the Quran, flying in the sky. And Jesus, he breathed into the clay. From his breathe, and he gave life. Isn't it? This is how Allah, he give his breathe to Adam. He breathed into Adam, which was a clay, and have a life. You know, when somebody says by permission, okay, but this is the breath of Jesus. The one should be breathing now is Allah. Okay, Jesus says, okay, you bird, you mud, become life. Allah should breathe, not Jesus. The breathe is giving life. Jesus is not making a balloon. The same as your God, when he created Adam, supposedly, which is a story stolen from the Bible, claiming that he is the one who did it. When he breathed into the clay of Adam, he was not making a balloon. The breathe is life, is soul. Who gives soul? Jesus. Who can make the blind see? Jesus, which means he is a creator again. He gave a new eyes for the born blind man. And the Quran saying, by my leaves, I can claim too that Jesus' miracles done by my leaves. And the proof that the claim that this is all done by Allah leaves, that Muhammad could not do a single one of what Jesus did, as the Quran say. Can Muhammad resurrect people from death? By Allah leaves. If so, his children died one after one, according to Muslims. He was crying like a rabbit. And neither Allah, neither him was able to do anything about it. Muhammad, he got sick and he died from illness. Whatever the illness is, the hadith says he died from poison. Poison? How a prophet of God died by poison, which he promised by Allah to be protected? Isn't it you Muslim, you say that because the Jews wanted to kill Jesus, Allah, he took him to heaven? Here we go. The Jews killed Muhammad by poison. Why Allah did not take him to heaven? Maybe Allah has no more rooms. Maybe he cannot put in one room Jesus and Muhammad, for Muhammad is so savage, so filthy. And here you see how you got busted. So the God of Islam will not allow his prophet to be killed by the Jews. Then the most favored prophet of God in Islam died what? By the hands of the Jews. And how he died? Miserable death. Took him years of pain. I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. This is 4 years after. Still, do you know what still mean? It's mean from that time until now. From that time until now, Muhammad is dying slowly. Very horrible death. Living with pain. So while Jesus, he can just order death, life come. Jesus, he ordered sickness, health come. Jesus, he ordered blind, vision come. Muhammad was dying slowly with pain. Where is Allah leaves? Is that done to Muhammad by Allah leaves? If this is done by Allah leaves to Muhammad, that means Muhammad was tortured by Allah. In fact, the Quran says, if Muhammad fabricated verses, we are going to cut his artery. We will cut what? His artery. Chapter 69, verse number 46. And look at this false translation, slashed his lifeline. What is that? Slash his lifeline. I mean, some people who do translations, like somebody have a diarrhea. Honestly, slice his lifeline. Okay. Then severed his life artery. Different translation. This is Biktar. Karari, whatever his name. Then cut off his aorta. I love aorta. What the hadith says? And my aorta is being cut off. His what? His aorta. At this time, I feel as my aorta. Am I saying the word correctly, guys? I'm sure I'm not. If I'm saying it not correctly, forgive me. My English is funny. I feel as my aorta being cut off from that poison. What the Quran says, if Muhammad fabricated Quran, lied about us, we are going to cut off his aorta. The proofs from your book that Muhammad is a fraud. And somebody might say, well, that's mean maybe Allah is true God, Muhammad is a fraud, because here we go. He says, if he is lying, I will cut his aorta, and this is what happened. No. I believe it was my God who made Muhammad die as he claimed to prove that he is lying. So Muhammad never thought this is what will happen to him. So he said, if I'm lying, Allah will cut my aorta. A phrase said it. He said it many years ago. Many years after, he died like a rat. And because of pain, and he feel where the pain is, he said, I feel as now we speak, as it's cutting my aorta. And this is when, in the element of his death. Muhammad now is dying. Read carefully. Chapter, the sickness of the Prophet SAWS and his death. So even the chapter name is sickness. Muhammad was so badly sick. Hey Christians, who is the one has a power over sickness? Especially sickness where nobody can stop. That is Jesus, my friend. Who is the one have power over death? Jesus. Who can create eyes and give eyes? Jesus. The Bible say that if we want to write down the miracles of Jesus, if we try just to collect it and make it and put it in a book, there's no book will be enough to write down the miracles of Jesus. No books. John 21:25. And there are also many other things which Jesus did, the which if they should be written, everyone, I suppose that at even the word itself could not contain the books that should be written. Amen. Do you see why Christian they worship Jesus? And why your prophet is a fraud? While your prophet was busy making verses claiming that God gave it to him, telling him how many women he can F. The God who made him have a sexual privilege. All cult leaders, they have one thing they share, privilege. Christians, do Jesus have any sexual or money privilege? Listen carefully. Did Jesus ever speak of his money or sexual privilege? Never. In fact, Jesus, he forced his disciple to let him wash their feet. They said, Lord, you cannot do that. He said, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. The Messiah is washing our feet. Why you want to do that? For he is amazing, for he is humble, for he is loving, and he wanted to teach us that the proud one of you, he cannot be a master. The master is the servant, not the opposite. The master is the one who serves, not the one who will be served. That is Jesus. While Muhammad making verses about his God giving him sexual privilege, women offering themselves to the prophet, the privilege only to thee. How you can find someone better than Jesus? No books You see, when we speak about Jesus, he made the blind see. Jesus, he made the... This is few little tiny numbers of what Jesus did in this earth. The disciple of Jesus, because it was too many, it's like something happened every day. We cannot write it all. This is why they are saying to you here, like John, he said, we cannot write everything he did. It's impossible. For this is a walking, talking miracle machine. He is a miracle. And wherever he go, miracles go with him. How we can write all the miracles? There's no books in the world, even if the whole world became a book. So the Muslim, they question the nature of Jesus. And the funny is that the Muhammadan, they say to you, well, this is the best they have. Actually, they have that in the Quran. You know, I find the Muhammadan, when they try to make a logic, their logic is very funny and very stupid. So they say that Jesus and his mother, because the stupid Muhammad, he taught his followers that the Christian believe that Mary is part of the Trinity. And how Allah would prove to the Jews, sorry, the Christians, that Jesus cannot be God. He eat food. He eat food. And this is what the Muhammadan, he said in the video. Jesus, he eat food. So how he can be God and he eat food? Well, my friend, my God, he can. Your God cannot. My God, he can be God and he eat food. Your God cannot. That means your God cannot be God. For there is nothing is impossible for God. And if you say to me, he is eating food to sustain his earth, you are just a fool. Because even in your religion, it says that Jesus is alive until now. He do not need the food to be living. Is he eating sandwiches now? In my book, Jesus, he fasted for 40 days. Who of us can fast for 40 days with no food? Is that what a human being can do? Nothing to eat? 40 days, not 4 days? And not only that, isn't it your Muslim belief that the angels don't eat food? Don't even you believe that genie don't eat food? That means genies are God. And by the way, Muhammad, he said genie eat food. Quran says genie don't eat food. What a stupid religion. According to Muhammad, when they gave him a bone to clean his ass with it, he said, well, Allah, he made the genies. He made those bones covered by meat, but we cannot see the meat. It's invisible meat, and they eat it. So if the one who do not eat food is God, well, that means the genies are God and the angels are God in Islam. And this is chapter 21, verse number 8. In front of you. However, if we go in the Bible, some they might say to you, okay, how come God in the Old Testament did not eat food? Why God in the New Testament, he eat food? How many of you remember where we can find the story of God, the Lord, appearing to Abraham? Anyone remember? Is it true that the Lord, he came to Abraham? Yes, it's true. And okay, and what happened? Is it true that Abraham, he served the Lord food? Yes, he did. He did. Is it true that the Lord, he appeared with two other men in the form of a man? My voice is going dry, sorry. The Lord came to Abraham, spoke to Abraham, and Abraham, he served food. Let us read together. Give me a second. I'm opening the Bible. Genesis 18. And the Lord appeared to him. How he appeared to him? As three men. Do you see it? Three men. The Lord appeared to him. And he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, three men stood by him. When he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground, and said, My Lord. Let me zoom in, because Muslims are blind, like their prophet, who is the devil. Said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in the sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thee servant. And then the story continue. And Abraham, he went to his wife, and he asked her to prepare food. And they made food. And they ate from it. As you see, it is possible for the Lord, the God of the Bible, the God of the Christians, it is not possible for Allah. For Allah, he cannot do what the God, true God, can do. The Bible repeat and say clearly, nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is impossible for God. The God of Islam, everything is impossible for him. We have a Muslim here. I don't know why he don't want to call us, but we would like you to call us, my friend, so we can see what you just said, if it is laughable or not. Do you, Your Majesty, dare to call me in Skype? I can open my Skype again, just for you. Look what this person, he said. He said, Masihi Muslim. And the funny is, how you can be a Masihi a Muslim? Because a Muslim who follow the Messiah is not a Muslim. Because do you have the book of Messiah to follow the Messiah? Your name is just a foolish name. He said, servant girl, true, the Muslim world need Jesus, not the Christian label. And the Quran teach the Muslim to follow Jesus. And the Muslim world have, if the Christian, the Muslim world would have, if the Christian did not take Jesus to be God. I want to ask you, Mr. Muslim, how you can follow Jesus if you don't have the book of Jesus? I'm waiting for your answer. If you say to me you are going to follow the book of John or the book of Luke, etc., and this is the book of Jesus, you just throw your God under the bus. If you say to me we don't have it no more, that means your statement is a statement of a fool. Because how you can follow a person you don't know what he said? Correct, people? In order to follow Jesus, I should know what Jesus said. So, do you have the book of Jesus, which you like to follow, Mr. False Christian? Muslim? Do you have the book? I'm waiting for your answer. Or maybe you thought I'm not going to put this in the screen. It's an embarrassment. Muslims are a bunch of foolish people when they say to you, you are not following Jesus, yet they don't give you the book of Jesus. If we go and read in the Quran, we will find there's a few lines about Jesus. Jesus worship Allah. Okay, who is this Jesus? We don't even have Jesus, actually. They have Isa. And they summarize all the miracle of Jesus in 2 verses. And Jesus did not die in the cross in 1 verse. That's it. Hold on. In chapter 10, verse number 94, let me copy what this Muslim said. He's searching Prophet Google. Give me a second. Cleaning the screen, too many things in the screen. Look what he said. Are you sure you are a Muslim or you are paid by Christian Prince? Look what you just said. Surah, I just broke my phone. Surah 10:94 clearly instructs Rasulullah, which means the message of Allah, to consult the Torah and the Injil when in doubt. I mean, you Muslims are really funny and really dummy. Is that really what that verse says? Let us go to chapter 10, verse number 94, and right away he will say, let us go there. Chapter 10, verse number 94. Are you ready? Here we go. And by the way, I can open the translation you like. You see how they lie in what they say? Do you see why Christian Prince, he says, Muslims are born liars? The guy, he went to his Quran and he said, you have to consult the Torah and the Gospel when the Quran says you have to consult the Christians and the Jews, not the book. Go and ask those. Is the books are books you ask and you can talk to? Those who recite the books before thee. Let us go back for what this Abdul, he said. He is a potato, liar like he's a prophet. Surah 10:94 clearly instruct Rasulullah, which means Muhammad, the pervert, to consult the Torah and the Injil, when the verse says, clearly the verse says to consult with the Christian prince. Do you see how they hide? Same time, thank you for quoting this verse for us. Why Muhammad have a doubt about his belief? If Muhammad himself he have a doubt about his belief, what about the believers? Have you ever heard of a dummy, stupid religion like this? The first believer don't believe. And his God telling him, okay, go and ask the Christian, okay? Go ask the Christian prince. I will give you his Skype, you call him. Three times, Trinity. Christian prince. First of all, Prophet of Allah, the Quran said to him to consult the Christian. You are a Christian prince. What? Okay, Zakir. So Allah, he told Muhammad to consult the Christians. Why? Christian prince. First of all, Allah, he told him to consult the Christian because the Christian, they can know how to read, how to write. Okay, I know that you are a donkey like your prophet, do not know how to write, how to read. But what does have to do with him having a doubt about his belief? Christian prince, Prophet Muhammad, he don't have a doubt. The Quran says that. It says if you have a doubt. So he don't have a doubt, but Allah told him if you have a doubt. Exactly. Because he knew that the Prophet of Allah later is going to have a doubt. What the heck? So that means he have a doubt. He don't have a doubt. But you just said later he will have a doubt. This is later. But later happened. Christian prince, why you don't understanding later? Later it means later. Later it means it's later. What the heck? Zakir, listen. First of all, let me grab my umbrella. Hold on. Let me open it. Okay. Christian prince, I told you to stop. I'm getting wet, man. Okay. So Allah, he told Muhammad, if thou have a doubt, but you are saying he don't have a doubt, that means there's no purpose of this verse. Christian prince, Allah, he say many things, they have no purpose. What the heck? So Allah, are you saying Allah is stupid? Christian prince, respect yourself. Allah is not stupid. I speak things, as an example, have no purpose. As an example, I told my wife, give me ice cream. Okay. But I don't have ice cream. What the heck? So what happened next? She told me, are you stupid? We don't have ice cream. If you want ice cream, go and buy ice cream. Okay. That makes sense. So Allah told Muhammad, if you want ice cream, go and eat ice cream, but you don't have ice cream. And then his wife, Aisha, she said to him, that go and buy ice cream, you're stupid if you don't have ice cream. Exactly. Zakir, do you like to call a friend? Because what you said is too much ice cream. Christian prince, I don't like ice cream, and I believe ice cream is made by the kuffar. You coward liar. I saw you eating it. Christian prince, I don't eat it except in my closet so nobody can see me. So you can tell me, I get you busted. But you just said you eat it in the closet. In the closet, I eat it, but nobody saw me. How you get me busted? Somebody saying go to the tafsir. Hold on, that's even more horrible. You see, the Muslims, when we get them busted, they say go to the tafsir. So are you saying in the tafsir says the Prophet don't have a doubt, but the Quran saying if you have a doubt? That means the Quran is a stupid book. Isn't it the Quran says we made this book clear with the clear details? And Mr. Dam, can you please call me so we can read the tafsir together? And I challenge you to say, I accept the book of tafsir. Is that fair, guys? Let me open my Skype again. Who is the Muslim? He's brave enough to say, I accept the book of tafsir. Let us read it. My Skype is open. Anyone? It says the Prophet, he have no doubt. Why you don't want to call me? Okay, I will prove to you that your Prophet have a doubt. not only have adopted, he went crazy. Is it true that your prophet, he tried to commit suicide many times? Is that true? I'm going with you. You see, I will use only tafsir and I will use only your books. Is it true that you're a prophet, because he have a doubt about him being a prophet, he tried to kill himself many times? Say yes or no. I'm waiting for you, Mr. Dame or Dam. Can you give me the answer, please? Is it true your God, Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide many times because he have a doubt specifically? Yes or no? Admin, anyone speak about Putin and other stuff now? Give them time out. If they continue, we will put them, block them. Block them. And my friend, the one is calling yourself Putin, why you don't change your name? Change your name. It's a stupid name in the internet. I'm waiting for you, Abdul. See, he don't answer now. He is searching Google. Let us go to the Sahih, authentic hadith. Muhammad, no question he have a doubt about his religion. You did not answer me, my friend. I said, is it true? You see why you are ignoring my question? Is it true? Is it true that you're a prophet? Tried many times to commit suicide. Isn't it true that non-Muslims cannot call? You are non-Muslim? You are not Muslim? Okay, let me block you then. You are just being stupid. This is the hadith. The Prophet not only have a doubt, he tried to commit suicide many times due to don't believe that he is a prophet. Why? Because after the death of Waraqah, he stopped receiving Quran, as the story claim. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and the narrator is Aisha. We go to the end of the story, we will find the following. That when the Quran stopped after the death of Waraqah, and this is telling you that the founder of the Quran was Waraqah. This is why there is connection. What the connection? Waraqah died, and the divine inspiration also paused for a while. And the Prophet becomes so sad, so we have heard that he intended several times to throw himself from the tops of the high mountains, and every time he went to the top of the mountain in order to throw himself, Gabriel appear before him and say, Muhammad, you are indeed Allah's messenger. So what was the reason? Muhammad himself, he have a doubt about himself being a messenger of Allah. And then he will calm down. And then he will go back home. But the story getting more funny because Muhammad comes second day to do it. Which is very funny. He's telling you that Muhammad is mentally ill. I mean, the guy, he's just to grab you from your panty. Why you want to climb the mountain second day and you want to kill yourself again? So several times, and each time, read carefully, whereupon his heart would become quiet and he would calm down and would return home. And whenever the period of the coming inspiration used to become long, he would do as before. Do you see it? Your prophet is mentally ill. He like it. So look, you know, Muhammad is acting like little boy. The revelation is not coming now. I want revelation, I want revelation, okay? I want revelation, I want revelation. I'm going to go to the top of the roof and throw myself, okay, Dad, if you don't buy me a bicycle. The kid Muhammad, who is now in his 50s, 56, 57 something, he go to the top of the mountain to throw himself like yesterday. And then the poor angel, he have to come and say to him the same thing. You can imagine what it feels to be Jibreel, saying to himself, what the heck am I to be in here doing here? I mean, from all the mankind in the world, this God, Allah, could not find a dummy better than this guy. I want revelation, okay? I want revelation. I'm going to put some ketchup on in my clothing and claim that the Christians, they attack me. They hate the crime. Okay, where is the ketchup? Where is the ketchup? I want ketchup. This is the voice of Aridawa. What? What? Oh, sorry, Zakir Naik, I put you in mute. Christian Prince. The Prophet of Allah, he tried to kill himself, not because he don't believe. So it says here that he tell him that you are truly messenger of Allah, and then he come down. That's mean the problem is he don't believe that he is truly a messenger of Allah. Exactly. What the heck? But if you don't believe he is a messenger of Allah, that means he have a doubt. Christian Prince, he don't have a doubt. He is very sure. But you just said the reason he want to kill himself because he don't really believe that he is a truly messenger of Allah. He have a doubt about exactly. So you have a doubt. No, Christian Prince, you don't have a doubt. You are stupid. Let me explain to you. The Prophet of Allah, he is not sure that the message he received, it was coming for him. So Allah wanted to confirm it for him. So Allah, he sent the angel Jibreel, and he said to him, in chapter 13, verse 13, that Allah for sure he made you further down. What the heck is that? What? Zakir, don't speak Urdu. Christian Prince, I thought that your God, Messiah, he made you speak languages. I speak all languages except the donkey's one. Christian Prince, respect yourself. The Prophet Muhammad, he spoke the language of the donkey, and he asked him questions. Exactly. What was the question? I'm not going to tell you. No. If you don't tell me, I will tell you. Christian Prince, I'm warning you. Don't tell the people what was the question. Why, Zakir Naik, you don't want people to know how Muhammad speak to the donkey and what the question was? Why you are upset? Christian Prince, first of all, this is a very, 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 very private matter. Because this is a conversation between the private prophet and private donkey. Zakir, private prophet and private donkey. I thought Muhammad is a prophet for all mankind, even donkeys. Exactly. And this is why you, Zakir, is following him. Exactly. Because you are a donkey. Christian Prince, respect yourself. Zakir, listen. The question was, Christian Prince, I'm warning you. If you say what the question was, I'm going to tell everybody. What? I'm going to tell them. What you will tell them? Many things. Like what? Christian Prince, first of all, I know that you are a person who like ice cream. I don't like ice cream. This is a false. It's a lie. Christian Prince, didn't you say once in your broadcast that once you ate ice cream? I did. That means you like it. You get a point there. I got you busted for the first time. Now let me get you for the second time. So now we understand that you eat ice cream. And you claim that you don't eat ice cream. But you are saying you eat ice cream. And now everybody will not believe you. But what have the ice cream have to do with me and religion and Muhammad now? We are talking about the Prophet speaking to his donkey. Don't try to change the topic. Christian Prince, I'm not changing the topic. There is a very strong connection between the story of the donkey and the story of the ice cream. What is the connection? Prophet of Allah, he told us that donkeys don't eat ice cream. But wait. Okay. That's mean I'm not a donkey because I eat ice cream. Good friend. The ice cream you eat, the ice cream is for donkeys. Listen, Zakura. The question your prophet he asked his donkey, do you like females? Zakir, are you there? Hello? Zakir? Guys, the prophet for the first time in his life is speaking to a donkey. What is the conversation is? Hey, donkey, how are you doing? Do you like females? No. What the heck? This donkey is from San Francisco. He is an LGBT member. Oh boy. A donkey and he don't like females? What happened? I'm guessing, let me guess. This donkey once, when he was a teenage, he was in love with a female. She broke his his heart. And since then, brother, since then, he don't like females. That's it. So, my friends, as you see in the Old Testament, it says clearly that God, like some they will say to you, those are angels. But as you see in the conversation in the Bible, it says, he spoke to the Lord, and he said to him, Lord. And the Lord, he promised him that his wife, she will have a son. Is that correct? And what Jesus said? Jesus said, Abraham, he saw my day. And what he did when he saw his day, he rejoiced for it. Before Abraham, I am. Before Abraham, I am the living God. So, Abraham, he saw my day. Abraham is created by me. And the Muslim, they say to you, there is no verses in the Bible says, not even one, Jesus claimed to be God. I mean, those people, they love to lie. Lying is their bread and breakfast. They love to lie. When all the time Jesus repeatedly is speaking of himself as God. And if the reason for someone not to be God because God should not eat, well, that's mean the angel of Islam, they are gods too. And genies in the Quran, they are not gods too. They don't eat too. Even the Quran, actually, there's a verse in the Quran about when, you know, Muhammad, he steals stories always from the Bible, in case you do not know. Right? The same story, which is in the Bible, I'm just trying to remember the exact verse. I know the verse actually, but I don't know exactly the location. I know it's a Surah Hud. Let me see. Here we go. Chapter 11, verse number 69. I hope the Christians are taking reference. Take reference if the Muslims ever says to you how Jesus can be God yet he eat food. The Quran says in chapter 11, verse number 69, that when the messengers, this is the same story, by the way, in the book of Genesis 18, but Muhammad here claimed that those are angels, not the Lord himself coming. So there come our messengers to Abraham with the glad tidings. They said, peace. He answered, peace, and hastened to entertain them with a roasted calf. Roasted what? Roasted what? Calf. But when he saw their hands went not toward the meal, to food, then he knew that they are messengers of God, they are angels. And you can read the interpretation. So if this is what make a person God, for he do not eat, and if he don't eat, he have the nature of God, the Quran in chapter 11, verse number 69, verse number 70, confirm that those are angels. And you know, the Muslim, they say to you, go and see the interpretation. Shall we go and see the interpretation? 1170. This is Al-Jalalain. This is Ibn Abbas. And we can show you Ibn Kathir. Those are angels. Do you see it? They don't eat food. But they are what? They are perfect men. Remember, the Muslim, they say, you will be a man if your father is a man. Correct? You will be a man if your father is a man. But those angels are men. And the angels who came to Mary in the Quran in chapter 19 are men too. The Quran says, Basharan Sawiya, perfect man. So when a Muhammadan says to you that God don't eat, that's mean Muslims, they are the same as Jehovah's Witnesses. They believe in angels as gods. They are false. They are a cult. They are following a fraud. Did we learn something good and new for today? Did we? I hope we did. Again, the reference for this verse, chapter 11, verse number 70. I hope we spend good time learning, educating ourselves. We did not waste our time. Time is priceless. Time you cannot buy. Same as God. You cannot buy God. Only in Islam you can buy God. Muslims, they are taught, if you pay, make donation, you have a corner lot in heaven. Our God, nobody can bribe him. Your money is meaningless to him. The Lord, he said, from their fruit you shall know them. And if your fruit is money, he do not need your money. What he wants from you is what Jesus said. I was naked and you clothed me. I was hungry and you fed me. I was a prisoner and you visited me. I was a stranger and you took me in. They said to him, Lord, when we did that to you? He said, when you do it to my brothers, you do it to me. You cannot bribe God. And God will know us from our fruits. The fruit of Muhammad is so clear: evil, pervert, disgusting, filth. The fruit of Jesus is beyond holiness. And the fruits of his followers, because we are sinners, is not going to be a perfect fruit. It's not going to be amazing fruit. But it's going to be fruits. Because we try. We do our best. And this is why we need the Messiah. And this is why we need the gospel. And this is why we need to read and be strong in faith. For the enemy always in every corner try to take you down. Power, money, everything, every corner. Sex. You are a target. Another way you can say you are a target practice to the devil. And the Bible make you heal the flesh hood, which shot by many bullets. Jesus can heal you. Shaitan will kill you. I want to thank you all for being here. I hope that today was a great day for you. And I hope many Muslims will hear us, will learn, will see the truth, and the truth will set them free. And the truth is Jesus. I am the way, I am the life, I am the resurrection. That is Jesus. And no one can come to the Father except by me. That is Jesus. Who's your God, Muhammadans? A pimp. He is busy right now making virgins to sleep with. You shall know them from their fruits. The fruit of Allah, preparing for you a house of pimps, dirty house of God, or so-called God. 80,000 little boys as slaves, children abuse even in your heaven. What kind of a sick of a human being he would like to have 80,000 little boys to abuse them? What kind of a sick a human being he like to abuse other human beings and receive gifts as sex slaves for eternity? From their fruits you shall know them. God bless you all. This is your brother Christian Prince was serving you humbly for today. Until tomorrow come. See ya.